Lots of people have taken this as an opportunity to dive in headfirst and try to capitalize on this by spreading misinformation and even doing disgusting things.
Yep, that is bound to happen on this internet.
Like this one individual.
Yo, what is good? I'm back with another banger on my channel, and y'all, bro, today I'm finna be interviewing the ghost of Celeste Rivas, bro.
Bomboclad! Bomboclad bunda. You're a loser. You're a loser. Why the f would you do this? Could you let her family mourn in peace? They lost one of their loved ones, a young one at that. Yeah, fucking dumb. You already know what it is, baby. You seen title and thumbnail. Some more conjecture about the David situation, but first, a little backstory. If you didn't see the video yesterday, we covered going over the whole, you know what I'm saying, incident that has happened with singer and songwriter David at D4vd. Yeah, we checked out a video by the Hun Miss Coco's Kazi, Miss Coco Bird, going over, you know, the incident itself, in which they had found the body of a 15-year-old girl named Celeste in his impounded Tesla. And we were going over a whole bunch of details because, of course, you always say within situations, innocent until proven guilty. But we were going over a whole bunch of details that definitely would connect David to Celeste, you know what I'm saying, obviously within this situation. And yeah, it does not look good at all. But coming and swinging back around this time, we got Sloppy Mule, one of course, our glorious Slop Kings, showing out because apparently there is more details within the situation coming out, obviously, as more things are unfolding. So I thought we'd go ahead and check that boy out. So let's not waste any more time, baby. Trilly talks everything, and Trilly does indeed up everything every single time. Let's see the updates with the David incident. Like I said in the intro, shout out to love with one of our glorious Slop Kings, Sloppy Mule. We got new David situation update is insane. It's bad. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video by Sloppy Mule to share the love. Down in the description, first link, share the love, like I said, with said name, Sloppy Mule. And let's see what more things is coming out about this fool.
That we have in the lyrics is, I call you and you say you're busy, but you never had time for me. You never not had time.
If you're clicking on this video, you've probably heard of the most recent situation with David or D4vd. It feels like every time you take one look away from this horrific situation, there's a brand new update or conspiracy that's come out about it. And the only response from David so far in this horrific situation has been the fact that he's cancelled his tour. People's focus on this situation.
Yeah, I'd imagine, obviously, with all this coming out, canceling those immediately. Like, if you guys seen again on when we watched the Hun Miss Coco's Crazy video, I was literally saying it in the intro clip, like, yeah, man, as soon as you're off tour, not on tour no more, we got questions, and we got a lot of them.
Situations seem to be pretty split with what's actually coming out about David, people's claims about David, and the stuff that's ongoing with people that do social media.
Have you talked about the situation with
Jason and Wayne? Yeah, this is the John I was talking about. We were talking about it a bit in the you know, saying the Hun Miss Coco's Crazy video too, where like, yeah, Jason and Wayne was like defending him and all that, because obviously he's collabed with him before being David, like with Jason and Wayne and all that type of mess. So when we were seeing this, John, it's like, yo, Jason, bro, you jumping too far, gang. You jumping too far to defend, bro. The optics looking, yeah, like, oh no, buddy.
David?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
He's not a murderer?
No.
Thank God, bro, because I was still going to listen to his music. I was just worried that I'd be an asshole if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect.
He's not just escaping the police clutches?
No, and I'm going to...
Well, they said, yeah, that he's cooperating with police and all that, but again, like, I was even asking a question in the video too, well, what does that mean exactly? Like, he's cooperating with police, but like, how far has like the investigative process gone and all that? Like, has he been taking it for questioning, like any of that type of jazz? So it's like,
We're going to perform on the 20th.
On that, Jason the Wayne actually ended up retracting his statements from
I'd imagine. Like, yeah, I'd imagine
what he said on that stream with Ludwig.
I want to retract my statement. Obviously, the other day, I was defending David before all the new evidence came out.
What be saying, Jason, CDST type of timing. We got to get substantial proof. If ready yet to that, we got to get way more context, baby.
I do not condone anything that David has done.
Some YouTubers and streamers who aren't even affiliated with David are coming under attack, and this situation is being weaponized against them, just like Dream, for example. Back to David himself, one of the latest updates with the situation, like I previously stated, was the fact that the rest of his tour seems up in the air and some has been cancelled. David has previously stated was the fact that the rest of his tour seems up in the air.
David cancels U.S. tour amid investigation into dead body in car registered to him.
And some has been cancelled. David has cancelled the remaining leg of his US tour as questions mount over his connection to the body of a gal found in the trunk of his car. So
Yeah, like he's definitely gonna obviously have to cancel these shits. It's like, yeah, bro, you're definitely gonna be one of the murder suspects, undoubtedly. It's like, yeah, brother, we can't keep letting you go on fucking throw laboo-boos off the stage and shit, brother. Nah, again, we gotta get your ass in here for questioning, brother. You know some shit, nigga. You know some shit, nigga.
Sources with direct knowledge told TMZ David's camp made a decision Thursday to cancel 2 remaining shows in the US. He was scheduled to perform Friday night in San Francisco and Saturday night in Los Angeles. As you can see, AXS has started alerting ticket holders for his Greek theatre show in LA scheduled for Saturday that they'll begin the refund process. He does still have several October and November tour dates scheduled in international countries, but at this point it seems very unlikely he'd be able to leave the country amid the investigation into
There's no way in hell that they're letting this nigga through TSA, boy. What the fuck? Yo, with all this shit?
to Celeste Rivas' death. The streamer-turned musician was also scheduled to attend an event at the Grammy Museum on Wednesday, September 24th, but his name has been quietly removed from the main event page on the website. As seen above, the site him on Wednesday, September 24th, but his name has been quietly removed from the main event page on the
Yeah, I thought this, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, for a sec, yeah, I almost got psyoped. I thought this was Melanie Martinez for a sec. I was like, I'm sitting there. Hold on.
website. As seen above, the site previously had an event page welcoming David's anticipated appearance and even had a waitlist. The event was supposed to celebrate his April album, Withered, and feature a discussion about his creative process, rising career, and more. This isn't the first gig David's lost out on amid the investigation. His concert in Seattle, scheduled for Wednesday this week, was cut after the LA medical examiner identified the 15-year-old found in the Tesla as Celeste.
And then obviously we had seen in the previous video too, like there was so many things connected to him. Obviously him and Celeste, which is crazy enough because obviously he's 15, but they had the same like tattoo, the tattoo on the right index finger. Obviously there was pictures, videos of him with her. There was this one vid where he's like trying to push her out of cam to not be seen on stream. There's obviously his fan Discord. There was a whole bunch of jumps. Like there's no way he could sit and say that he has no connection to Celeste at all. There's no way he's beating that shit. And even regardless of the fact, that was another thing we're talking about this too, if he was not specifically the one that like took her life, brother, you're definitely past the age of consent, brother. You're rocking with a minor here? Like, at the very least, like, bro.
Furthermore, TMZ learned David's music label was halting the release of the deluxe version of his album, plus all other promotional activities, out of respect for the investigation. David's most recent post on Instagram says the album was dropping Friday. But amid actual updates in this situation and things coming out from Discord and actual well-meaning people coming out to share things, lots of people have taken this as an opportunity to dive in headfirst and try to capitalize on this by spreading misinformation and even doing disgusting things.
Yep, that is bound to happen on this internet shit.
It's like this one individual.
Yo, what is good? I'm back with another banger on my channel, and y'all, bro, today I'm finna be interviewing the ghost of Celeste Rivas, bro.
Bomboclad bunda. You're a loser ass nigga. You're a loser ass nigga. Why the fuck would you do this shit? Could you let her family mourn in peace? They lost one of their loved ones. A young one at that. You're a fucking dumbass.
I don't even know how I pronounced that right, but y'all already know, bro. You know, the David, I guess the David storyline or whatever you want to call it, bro.
Not only is it gross enough to see people actively trying to spread misinformation on the situation to get a few extra clicks, but people actively doing disgusting posts like that to try and capitalize on something so horrific. But lots of people as a whole have been discussing and talking about this horrific situation, including people from David's Discord server, with moderators even coming out to make an announcement. To the members of the server, we, the Discord and Twitch staff team, want to clarify what we knew and didn't know regarding Celeste. We were not aware of her true age or that she was a missing person. We also did not have any contact with her outside of what was public. From what was shared in David's Twitch streams and from her role in the server, we understood her to be around 18 to 19, she appeared in 2 streams, but otherwise was not active in the server, and we did not have ongoing communication with her. Most of us are not located.
See, I totally understand that, but then again, some other heads, like they were saying in the server, obviously, like, knew that there was a thing going on between David and Celeste, so I don't know how hefty I am to believe that, because again, there were a lot of heads in that shit. That was like, there was even one Discord message where fucking David is like, yo, is Celeste in here? And then she's like, hi David, bark. Like, heads knew that she was in this jump, but like, I guess plausible deniability, they weren't privy to all this info, but some heads definitely were, so.
In California, so we were not aware of any missing persons reports connected to her. Additionally, the staff team has had minimal contact with David or his management. The mention of her full name within the server was not seen in real time due to how fast the chat moves when David pings everyone. As a result of this situation, the majority of the staff team
The mention of her full name within a server was not seen. Well, I imagine people aren't trying to share, like, you know, saying their full names and shit like this. But, like, bruh, in real time, due to how fast the chat moves, okay, what about when he's not pinging niggas?
Has left the server. We no longer associate with David. We do not support his actions in any capacity. Our priority has always been the well-being of members in this community. We are deeply saddened by the situation and extend our prayers to the Celeste family. May she rest in peace and may her family receive justice.
That is factual.
To support her family directly, here is the link to their official GoFundMe. As I was recording this video, there's been more updates on the rest of David's tour. David, European and UK tour dates cut amid death investigation. While the tour dates on his official website are still posted, the page's link to purchase tickets reveal the event has been cancelled. The event page for his Amsterdam show also includes a statement from the venue's management reading that David concert at Paradiso is cancelled due to unknown circumstances. Refunds will be issued at the point of purchase.
Yeah, so they're literally canceling and wrapping up, like, all his fucking shows. Yeah, ain't no more motion for you, bud. Well deserved. It's like, yo, yo, buddy. Again, what the hell is going on here? He has, like, again, all this information. I didn't even bring up, like, the song he literally had about Celeste, the unreleased song. Like, there's so many things that line up. There is no fucking way, especially on the optics tip, you know what I'm saying, that you are going to be able to do anything as a figure, singer, songwriter, any of this shit going forward. Not with this. Not with this, not with it being so heftily, like, connected to you, bruh. Found it in your impounded Tesla, got the same tats, have pictures and videos together. It's like, bro, he should have knew this shit, like, was going to happen. And, like, again, if in the hypothetical scenario, okay, because we don't know, and it's to proven guilty, but again, like, Merritt really looking cooked as fuck on his side. But, like, yeah, we don't know, again, if he was the one that took the life. We were saying this earlier, but how would he not still know in the back end if it was the one that took the life, that this was eventually not going to catch up to his ass? Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, and especially in a fucking Tesla, you know, the car that has Sentry mode with a fuckload of cameras. It's like, I don't even, bro. This shit is just a fucking tragedy again. Like, it's really gonna just bless up, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. for Celeste and her family, obviously, with that one fucking bull we just seen earlier, bro, doing that bullshittery. Oh my god, the fucking, oh my, you know what, that shit just reminded me of the fucking J Station 3 a.m. videos. You fucking losers. Holy shit, I hated those shits. If you don't know J Station, he was the fucking guy who pretended that his girlfriend died, and then he did like a fucking Ouija board calling my girlfriend at 3 a.m., calling her soul or some shit. Yeah, some bull fucking shittery, bro. It's like that one motherfucker's doing this shit, like, bro, at the end of the day, this motherfucker David most definitely needs to be investigated. They gotta bring his ass in for questioning, all that shit. And then, even before that dumb shit, because this motherfucker, we obviously need to sit here and, like, you know, mourn the lost life of this, you know what I'm saying, teenage girly pop, this young girly pop that obviously should have never been in any scenarios with this motherfucker. Definitely, obviously, you would want her, just from what we were hearing a little bit, that she had like a troubled home life. You'd want her with her family, the people who have her best interests at heart, because I know what nigga definitely did not, as we're seeing here. Like, it's just some fuckery, bro, I'm telling you.
The streamer turned artist was scheduled to kick off his European dates in Norway on October 1st and wrap up in Poland on November 4th. He heads to Australia on December 3rd for 4 shows, and while there have been no cancellation announcements for the dates, Down Under, a loading error appears for 3 of the dates. Tickets are still available for purchase for his performance at the Sydney Opera House. Now, the final thing I want to say in this video about the situation is please be careful what you're believing and what you're spreading around when it comes to this situation. There's lots of opportunistic people currently spreading misinformation and false pieces of evidence for likes, shares, and views. I think that's worth keeping in
Engagement farming and shit, yeah.
mind when you do take a look at lots of the information that is currently coming out on places like Twitter. Especially with that, because it feels like there's an update every minute at this point, and when you look away and you look back, there's been about 100
Like, yeah, there's more information dropping, and that's what I'm saying, like, staying on top of some of these things, like, but even yet to this, like, obviously this is a situation I just want to stay on top of, because they want to truly get down into the nitty-gritty of this, like, yo, David, again, where the fuck were you about a month ago when all of this shit was happening? Like, what is going on here? Because again, that's another, like, thing he's gonna use as an alibi, a plausible deniability, of course, that he's on tour and all that. But, like, no, yeah, no, we need more investigations and things as such to happen, because yeah, there's some more happening in this story, trust.
updates with this situation, and it's really hard to tell sometimes what's real, what's the truth, and what's just pure speculation. So just please be careful when you are actually taking a look at these certain pieces of evidence that are being released and when you're spreading it around.
I would agree. You already know. Shout out, share the love, but of course, one of my glorious slop kings, Sloppy Mule. That was a new David situation update. It's insane. It's bad, and it very much is. We obviously know and seen that. I've Y'all seen Trilly talks everything, Trilly yaps everything, Trilly rants everything, as we had just seen. Yeah, again, the situation at the end of it is just a tragedy, bruh. Because again, this young girly pop lost her life associating with a motherfucker that she should have never been associating with. And to see that, obviously, that resulted in this with the loss of her life and just the way she was found, like, just, the way we're describing, like, decomposed, dismembered. It's fucking terrible, bro. Like, what the fuck? But again, about amazing conjecture, just we're getting right into it. This motherfucker, David, ask this nigga the questions. Ask this nigga the questions. Because again, this nigga knows some shit. Nah, I'm not going for the plausible deniability. This nigga knows some shit. There ain't no fucking way. There's too many connections. That's one. And again, this your Tesla, bud. Fuck is going on here? Like, never. But again, if you want to watch the OG video, then shout out to the love of Sloppy Mule. Down in the description, first link. Share it all up with said name, Sloppy Mule, like we said. And I'm finna catch y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.